Wednesday. So funny this morning. Ooh, look at that, sun is out. It's even getting hot over here. And what am I doing? I am just excited for this beautiful morning. Morning, sir. How are you? Thank you. This beautiful morning, shall I say? Just really excited. Just sort of just what can I say? What can I say? This morning, it's a beautiful day. Today's run, I'm actually going to stop at my best job for the moment. I call it my best job. I really love going to how do I say this? The Unity Nuts and helping out. Just to volunteer my service. So, and I think especially this year they have served, I don't even know how many people they've served, but it's over 10,000. And I think it's just really nice that, especially during this time, that all the volunteers actually go out there and just sort of just help out. So for me, I really wanted to be part of something like that. I actually put this day aside so that I could be part of it. It's one of the, like Wednesdays I really look forward to. Like I really, really look forward to Wednesday. Really look forward to it. I just, it's one of those days that every time I just say yes. I really look forward to it. So today, yes, I'm doing the 26 miles, as usual. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing today. My 26 miles. I've actually been running 27 miles every single day. And I do it just to inspire anybody that wants to run. And it's really funny how I was just conversating with my sister in England, and she said people are worried about me because of the way I let my hair grow. Let me look at that hair again. So I just decided to leave this hair like this. This is just who I am, really. I just want to, I don't know why, but when I actually turned 50, I decided to just change that look. Yeah, because already I look like a little kid. Not having no hair. I had to just put on all this. Let me look at it again. I had to put on all this just to look like, because I look like a little kid. And so when I turned 50, I said, okay, I gotta look matured a little bit. And that's what I've actually done. That's what it's all about. So, and it's all about embracing it. So every time I'm out here, it is a beginner's intervention, I call it. Because my sister was talking about everybody's not going to run a marathon and all that. And I'm just like, it's not even about that, because for me, maybe about 4 years ago, I got hit by a car. And I had to learn how to walk again. Yes. And my first day back, I remember I went from running the marathon in 2 hours and 30 minutes, 3 hours, to actually walking 3 miles in 3 hours. And that really just humbled me about my health. And I feel like my life was spared. Good morning, sir. I feel like my life was spared because I can leave to tell the full details of that accident. It made me more careful, more of, I look around me a lot, and it really, really slowed me down and allowed me to ask, what is my purpose? Because that thing is just, cars are beautiful, but when they turn against you, oh my biscuit. So, and I guess the only thing that really, really just saved me from it all was the fact that before it happened, I have already run an ultra, and all I could just think of is, if I've run 100 miles, I can heal my body. So I really, really started from the beginning by walking. I actually even posted all the miles on my page. From that, when did I start running again? Was that February of 2016? And it isn't just something that I just started back up. Good morning, sir. It literally took me 4 years to get to where I am today. And it just started from walking very slowly. Even though right now, normally, I will run a marathon, even though when I'm just training 5 hours, 6 hours. No, 4 to 5 hours, should I say. But because my body's just getting healed, it's taking me like 6.5, sometimes 7, but mainly 6. And what I have to do is yoga, meditation, doing push-ups. And it really just blew me away how the body can actually heal itself. And I did not take no pills. I did it naturally. And that naturally means 4 years in the making. I mean, that time while I was healing my body it became my job. It was full time. I had to do my therapy by myself, and my therapy every day was taking me 8 hours. Yes, that's how long. I was trying to do a lot of things in between, the Uber, the that. I was just still in a lot of discomfort, but my therapy every day was 8 hours. That's the way I heal my body. I really, because every morning I get up, do the yoga, the meditation, then go for therapy, was 8 hours. And there was a time just around 10 miles, it's like 2.5 hours. So, but I did it. I kept on going, I kept on pushing myself. And it made me just look at running for, exercising for everybody, for both beginners, intermediate, whatever it is. So it becomes more of a spiritual pattern for me, because the level that I started from, I literally started from the beginning, from walking. And I kid you not, it was the most amazing thing I've ever done. And that's why these days when I hear, oh, go and get a job, go and do this, I kept quiet, because nobody knows your body. And when you have gone through that type of experience and you stare dead in the face, you become more grateful. I truly promised myself that, okay, I have to run another 100 miles. I remember when I was being thrown out of that hospital, and I'm like, man, not walk again. I just cannot comprehend not being able to move my body again. I just cannot comprehend that at all. I was just not ready for it. And it really got me into my spiritual self even more, using my mind. And at the time when I was healing my body, I cannot focus on anything else. Each time my mind wanders, I go through pain. So I was truly forced to understand the meaning of let go and being in the present moment. So when you have experienced those type of things, life becomes more natural. And also to a lot of people who's been complaining to my sister about my hair, what it looks like in England, I'm sorry that I'm disappointing you, but I would really, really just love it if you could just block it. You know, that way you don't have to see my hair, which is disturbing to a lot of you. You know, and if my, you know, telling me stuff like that, I truly think I'm, you know, it's better if you just stop. And also to a lot of my friends there, some of my friends, even they're here in Atlanta, Really funny how we put our mind on irrational, how do I say this? Delusional things. No, the word delusional is empowering. I call it child play. Child play, good morning. Child play is talking about things that you do not understand. I embrace my hair so much. I think it's really funny how everything authentic is not allowed in our culture, even though in the Western continent, when you do something that is natural, it is not allowed. And I think if we are going to keep on moving forward and fight against what I call child's play, but in the terminology, racism, it is time we stand up for freedom. And that freedom is, if someone can judge you by the way your hair looks, especially black people, man, some of my black people should be ashamed of themselves, because black people are always so quick to match about, yeah, white people do this, they discriminate. But yeah, when I leave my hair, let me show my hair again. When I leave my hair like this, it is black people who complain the most. And I'm just saying today, please delete my page. That way you don't have to see this. Because it is the true meaning of the word racism, because people always think, oh yeah, white people are racist. No, it is an individual mind sickening. I've had people approach me about my hair so many times, and I kid you not, they inspire me more. And I don't even think I ever want to comb my hair. Those are the things that we also have to deal with when we go and look for jobs. And we always say this look is that way, this look is better. It's almost just like, wow, interesting. So there are more black people that have complained about this hair. I even had one of my own sisters text me and tell me I look like a homeless person. And those are the things that it really just amazes me that this type of things will happen. I haven't even had any complaint from my white friends about my hair. But every single complaint, like people literally call me, text me to ask me this. And to me, when you do that, I hate to say this, I won't use the word hate. I don't mean this in a bad way. You are referring to your great-great-grandparents who were natural before the colonial era. Every time you look at my hair and you have to complain and you have to call my sister in England, you are being disrespectful to your great-great-grandparents, no matter where they come from. Because you know what? We are bush people. My grandparents were farmers. I am probably the second English speaking generation in my family. My grandparents do not speak English. And they even have their own spiritual practices. So, and this is just a unique thing for me. And that's why I don't call myself a runner, because I don't think I'm a runner. No. I am doing this based on a African deity called Orunmila. Orunmila is just like any other deity that heavy or the traditional beliefs have. He jogs, runs everywhere. So for me, that is the theme song that comes into my head when I'm doing all these miles. And I just think it is also a way for me to be part of the collective consciousness that embrace everything. So if we are claiming to embrace everything and you have to say something about a man's hair, golly. Now, Dad, I was looking at my sister this morning. I hope she's hearing it. When she said her friends are complaining about my hair, she got me really excited. I actually told her she inspired me. I said, wow. People are actually calling her in England to talk about my hair. I'm like, wow, this is really interesting. I love this. So, yes, my hair is my power. I love the way it's looking. I just embrace it. And this journey of life is just amazing. Because many years ago, a lot of people probably would have heard about this. But it's just something now. And also another reason too is, and I can say this with a frown face, if I had a name that is very, how do I say this? Very knowing to the ultra community, I think I will be accepted differently. Because there's just certain names that the ultra community haven't even recognized yet when it comes to this and running. And even though when it comes to marathons, because there's a cultural thing in it that even though we think runners are very open-minded now, because most people when they talk about runners long distance, all they know is Kenyans, and if it's not Kenyans, they have to be of European descent. So everything is being classified, Nigerian, they do long distance. So this right here is just another thing to say, okay, we're all one. Because I know that if my name rhymes with all this, I'll be taken differently in the ultra community, because the couple that I've run, my name just doesn't suit that kind of environment. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, man.
You too. Have a great day. I know it is. So, and those are the things. I know, you gotta keep going. See you later. Those are the things that we gotta embrace. Every individual, we gotta embrace one another. And those are the things that I promote when I'm doing all this. And I always say, anybody can do this. This is not a speed run or anything like that. It's just a guy strolling, taking a stroll on the street, and he just happened to stroll for 26 miles. That's just what this is all about. This thing is a lot easier than one thing, and I think because the stories of marathons is totally different, because it's been made to think, it's been made to make people think, you only have to be an elite to be able to do it. No, anybody can do it. It's just, there's this thing called the baby step that one has to learn. So I kind of just covered the stuff that came into my head this morning, and it's just really, 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 really hilarious. And I think we need to start pointing fingers now, because, man, I have had so much complaint from black people. Let me just put it in the language that everyone understood. Black people that look like me about my hair than any other race. I just think it is the most amazing thing. But yeah, these same black people will turn around and start asking for equal justice among, other race. So if you cannot practice equal justice among your own groups, so now what the biscuit makes you could practice equal justice with the other people? And I think that's what we need to start thinking of right now, because I don't even know how I feel today, but it's just like getting a call from England for this. I'm like, thank you for your inspiration. Take me off your thing, and I'm just going to leave my hair like this. So let me go ahead, finish today's beautiful exercise, I call it. I'm on my way to my job, shall I say. I love doing this volunteer service. It's just amazing. So, but yes, I think this is marathon number, I don't know what number I'm at right now, but hey, till next time, let me slow down a little bit. I got to check to see if it's time for me to do my push-ups. Thank you for going to next time. One love and oh, alafia. The Yoruba man in the making.